Okay, you can go to your butcher, your meat market, and ask them for a chicken breast and a half a chicken breast. What I did is I had a half a chicken breast and it was thick, so I cut it. Thank you. So I cut it this way. I basically butterflied it open and cut it down the middle, so I had two nice thin pieces out of one breast, which I like them thin. They cook quick. They're tender. But at your local meat market, it is best if you have a good butcher. They'll do it for you, or you can pound it off. And yes, we have our own butcher, and the butcher men, they cut my chicken perfect, which is important. Now, this is the other thing that I have. The seasoning I use, you could use salt and pepper, but my favorite is the Rupena seasoning because my father created it 25 to 30 years ago. It is our own recipe. It's no MSG. It's all natural. We use it on everything, not just our meat. So what I'm going to do is sprinkle it lightly on my chicken. And then I'm going to place my half a chicken breast in flour, dredge it, make it nice and floury. And then I'm going to place it on my pan. Now I'm going to add my chicken. And you just saute it for about 2 minutes on each side, just until it gets warm, brown, nice and brown. And all you do is ladle your sauce over your chicken. And you put it in your oven at 350 for about 25 minutes to a half hour. And as you can see, when I ladle it in, I'm even getting pieces of the garlic. My husband has a little hard time with garlic, so for him, I use a granulated garlic, which has a bigger flavor than a powdered garlic. But I prefer the real garlic. But it doesn't matter. And this is the product before it is put into the oven. I'm going to slide it in the oven, and then we're going to move to the mashed potatoes. Now I have red potatoes that I already boiled. So what I'm going to add to this today is, yes, more butter. But I'm not saying eat this every day. Just when you want a little warm feeling in the tummy. Okay, half a cup of butter. I am going to use, I would say it's an Asiago spread. You can use Asiago cheese, plain cheese, but this is a spread that is mixed with cheddar cheese. It has a little more zing, I guess you could say. Okay, and then I'm going to use my blender, which I love more. Just blend it up, and all of this can be done while your chicken is cooking. I would do your potatoes ahead of time and put a cover over them just like I did, and they'll stay warm. Just keep blending and blending and blending. And then, yes.
Are they chunky or are they just...
If you like chunky potatoes, you can make them chunky. But we don't like chunky potatoes. So what I'm going to do to make them creamier so they're not so chunky is add a half a cup of sour cream. Yes, more yummy stuff. And this will make it a little more creamy. And if you would like, shut your mixer off. And I'm going to throw in just a couple of scallions. I'm going to slice it. You can slice it or dice it. It's up to you how much you want to add. I'm going to add a few of the greens to it to add some color. And I'm going to blend it again. And this will go very quickly. And, oops, see? It's already done. And we're done. So I'm going to pick a nice bowl that I have that I like, so my potatoes are pretty. Scoop your potatoes out, put them in your bowl, and you know, myself and the garnishes. Put a little more of your scallions on top, just sprinkle. Just sprinkle. And then you can place this back in the oven, or if you don't want to do that, just set it aside like I'm going to do, and you can pop it back in the microwave right before you serve it. Now, I took the chicken out of the oven. Here's your chicken. In the meantime, I'm going to garnish the chicken so it's ready to go right on your table. Here's some parsley, just fresh parsley, put on the top. Okay, now I am going to chop some cucumbers and tomatoes, which I already have chopped, and red onion. I'm going to add that to fresh romaine lettuce. And this is my mom's recipe, actually. It's very simple, and I'm sure a lot of people have done it before. But we've had this as kids all the time, and we love it. It's olive oil and red wine vinegar. Always to remember to add more oil than vinegar, unless you like the vinegar pungent flavor. So this is about 3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons olive oil, and I'll do 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. Now again, I'm pulling out the Rupena seasoning. We love it. Sprinkle it on there. And if you don't want to use Rupena seasoning, which is okay, you can use garlic salt, pepper, a little normal salt, and it will still taste great. But we really like it with this. So all you have to do is toss your salad. I like using these things because it lets you mix up your salad very quickly. Some people like their salad to sit. I like to put on the dressing and serve it. And you can taste it. Nobody will know. Take a little leaf before you put it out. And if you need more seasoning, just add it. It's very simple. And if you have a little too much vinegar flavor, then all you have to do is add just a tiny bit more oil. So, here you have it. You have your chicken marsala, a nice tossed vinaigrette salad, and your great creamy mashed Asiago red potatoes. But to go with that, I had my brother John, I called him and said, John, I need a wine to go with this meal. And my family knows that I don't drink wine. So he told me this Eclipse wine, it is an Italian rose wine, and it has, he told me about this, a nice cherry flavor with actually made with Bing cherries, and it is such a soft but a dry flavor red wine. Okay, and here you have it, your full Sunday fattening meal that will warm your tummy, which is okay once in a while. So thank you again, and this is your nice full meal from Maria Rupena.